Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas, everybody! My name is Dr. Film, and yes, I'm qualified to have that name. Today in this video, I'm looking at one of the most beloved and hilarious Christmas movies of the 1980s. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Before we begin, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe for movie reviews and more. And if you enjoyed this review, please comment down below in the comments section and tell me which classic movie you'd like me to review next. So, without further delay, let's begin the holiday cheer. Right, ladies? Let's move on.
The characters.
Now, the characters in this movie were likable and all around fun to watch. But among all the characters, there is one that shines brightly, who practically carried this movie all the way through. And that is Clark Griswold, played by Chevy Chase.
La 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 la.
You see, he's just a family man, trying to bring the Christmas cheer to his family. But everything he does or plans is absolutely over the top and hilarious. And I liked how he slowly becomes crazy as the film progresses. Which I don't blame the guy, considering that every plan he's got backfires. And when he goes crazy, Chevy Chase pulls it off as easy as pie.
Nobody's leaving. Nobody's walking out on this fun old-fashioned family Christmas. No, we're all in this together. We're gonna press on, and we're gonna have the happiest Christmas since Bing Crosby tap danced with Danny Kaye. And when Santa squeezes his fat white ass down that chimney tonight, he's gonna find the jolliest bunch of this side of the nut house. You're goofy. Don't piss me off, Art.
Oh, and as for Eddie, he is the same likable and disgusting character that you all know and sort of love.
Merry Christmas!
The humor.
Now, the humor was no doubt a blast in this movie. There was not one joke or comedic moment that was in bad taste. Although, there was this one scene that I didn't think it was necessary to be included in this movie. For instance, the downhill sledding scene. It wasn't really that funny, and obviously it didn't age well. But aside from that, the rest of the humor was gold. If you must know, one of my favorite comedic moments in this movie was the running gag about the next door neighbors of the Griswold family. Every time something goes wrong with the Griswolds, the neighbors always get the wrong end of the stick. For instance...
Ah! Gone.
will always remember how hard she punched her husband. Before we move on to our next category, here are some fun facts that you didn't know about this movie. Why? Well, because I'm a doctor, and I say so. Nah, I'm just messing with you.
Number 1.
Remember the scene where Clark takes out his frustration on the decorations in the front yard? Well, it turns out that when Chevy Chase started punching the Santa decoration, he accidentally broke his pinky. But he still kept going and kicking and such. That is commitment acting 101 right there, man. But still though, ouch.
Youch!
Youch.
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 Okay, this is getting weird.
Number 2.
When Uncle Lewis and Aunt Bethany enter the house, you might notice the camera shaking slightly. You have to look really closely to see it. And guess what? That was the result of a minor earthquake.
What? Why? Oh, what tattoos? What the?
Yeah, I'm not joking here. Apparently during this take, there was a small earthquake struck during this scene. But man, if there was an earthquake right now, I'd be hitting the deck. No hesitation.
Earthquake! Move, 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 move! Earthquake! Julie, get under the table! Move it! Duck and cover right now!
How'd you get over there so fast?
Number 3.
Oh, you're going to love this one. In 2003, NBC aired a sequel to this movie featuring cousin Eddie and his family going on a Christmas vacation on an island. And as you might have expected, this film failed so poorly. I'm not even going to ask.
The story.
Now, the story itself is pretty easy to follow, despite all the chaos that is happening in the Griswold family. By the time this movie is over, you would learn an important message that Christmas is about being with your family. And even when something doesn't go according to your plans, you'd still make the best of it and cherish it with those you love. I thought it was a good, timeless message that families could appreciate when watching this. Although I admit the subplot revolving around Clark's bonus from work was not that engaging, to be honest. Some might even argue that this film would have been the same without the subplot. But to be fair, if it weren't for the subplot, then we wouldn't have this iconic and hilarious scene of the whole movie.
And I want to look him straight in the eye, and I want to tell him what a cheap, lying, no-good, rotten, four-flushing, low-life, snake-licking, dirt-eating, inbred, overstuffed, dog-kissing, brainless, hopeless, heartless, fat, bug-eyed, stiff-legged, spotty-lipped, worm-headed sack of monkey he is. Hallelujah! Holy where's the Tylenol?
I need a minute. Oh man. Overall, my friends, this film is a seasonal treat that you can't skip out on this Christmas. The characters were a joy to watch, the humor was funny, and it's important to note that this movie debuted at number 2 at the box office while grossing $11,750,203 in its first opening weekend. And then it grossed $71,319,546 in the United States, making it the highest grossing film in the series. Until the release of Vacation in 2015, of course. Oh great, I forgot about this film.
Holy
Oh my gosh!
Very funny, very funny. Manslaughter, or in this case, cow slaughter. If you haven't gotten the chance to see this film, then what are you doing here? Go check it out! With all of that said, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation scores an 8.5 out of 10. Well guys, that's the end of my review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, and please follow me on Instagram at Dr. Phil Morantes for updates on my channel. And you can follow me on TikTok for funny videos and trailer reactions. And as always, I'll see you guys in the spirit of Christmas. Bye-bye!
Next time on Dr. Film.
Wherever we go, this family is our fortress.